So, one of the things that I want to talk about today is taking the turn a little too early. Right now, I got lost trying to go to the gym. I'm in a new place. It's called Fort Caswell. And I've been dealing with a lot of stress, a lot of other stuff. But on top of that, I'm dealing with being in a new location, somewhere that God just not put me in. And it's really easy to get very confident that, oh, yeah, I know this. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. I don't need Google Maps. How often do we do that with God in our new location? Where God has taken us out of the desert like He did Israel, and He put us in a new location. Then we say, we got it from here, God. Oh, don't worry about it, God. I know what I'm doing. I can really do it. But you didn't know what you're doing in the desert, and you don't know what you're doing now. You take turns too early, and then you wonder why you're lost. When God said, wait a little bit, wait on His timing, and wait for Him to fight your battles. Israel did fight battles whenever they were there, but they had to learn via smaller battles and other stuff like that. But even then, God carried them through the small battles, and God will carry them through the big battles. We tend to forget God. We tend to think God is like Google Maps. We can just turn Him on and off, and whenever we need Him, we'll call on Him. No. God is there always. We're supposed to always have Him on. He's supposed to be like the music that you play in your car that's supposed to constantly be there. Sometimes it's going to be worship, sometimes it's going to be praise, sometimes it's going to be what is going on. I noticed earlier whenever I was playing music, it wasn't bad music, it was just funk. For y'all don't know what funk is, it is music without words, basically just instrumental mixed with dubstep type deal. It's kind of like dubstep, but it's the main thing of it is supposed to make you feel powerful, and it's supposed to make you feel rage. And sometimes we tend to like shift the music to that instead of worship and praise, or we tend to listen to what the devil, like in this case funk would be the devil, we tend to listen to what he says instead of what God says, because God will be the quiet, he will interrupt you at times, but He typically is quiet. It's in the background, while the music is the one that's constantly playing. You need to make sure that you shift your music / shift what you're hearing is God, and listen to Him when He tells you to turn. You're not the one in control.